Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be in
Ready? 60 or.
Mike. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Let's go.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Newton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Rashad Penny. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. A look at the numbers from Penny last week. 8 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Check, 59. I got one.
They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Newton. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. He will have a first down here at about the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. They'll run on first down. Newton. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
By that
he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44.
Don't go this way.
Ready? 70, Indy.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared.
They go.
On first down, it's Newton. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Second quarter from Miami. Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Here's 2nd and 8. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll run on first down. Newton. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but
Down. 30 base.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Shoot.
they begin with a run by Penny. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Penny, the first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Hit it.
53's mine. Check.
Look. Squeeze.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check 3. Check 3. Check.
Get it.
Now it's Penny. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
2nd and 11. He finds McKinnon, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Got it.
53.
5. Hard. Shoot.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 3. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And what's been a fairly
Ready, break.
59. Mike's 59. Now watch run, watch run.
Deep grip, deep grip.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Ready, ready.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He finds an opening past the 40. It's complete to Fuller. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guy...
Let's go now. 15 lining. 15 line. Ready, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to get.
On the ready.
Check, 59, 59. I got it.
Now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Face mask. Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Back to throw here. And his his throw is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. The Dolphins on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And the Miami Dolphins are into the end zone.
Oh, yeah!
Ready! 94!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
70!
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Set! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Cut!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop the throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is Parker, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being...
Let's go! 18 Gators!
53, Mike.
Come on, boy! Come on, boy! Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A 20-yard touchdown. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was Baker Mayfield who led the way, the #1 pick in 2018.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. tell myself